Hey y'all, so this is the portion of my meal prep that I wanted to kind of tell you, I guess a little hack, if you will. So when I find at Walmart or Brookshire's they have a really good deal on their lean meat going on, or they have a really good special, like say the yellow tags are about to expire in a day or two, what I do is I go ahead and grab them, especially the chicken. I love chicken this season. So what I'll do is I'll cook it up ahead of time as soon as I get home. And I have a food saver, which if you give me just a second, I'll flip the screen around. And so after I cook all of the meat, what I do is I let it cool down, obviously, and then I will stick it in the food saver. I'll vacuum seal it, and then I go ahead and throw it in the freezer. I know. Mind blown. It makes it 10 times easier because when you get towards the end of prep, the last thing you want to do is spend hours doing meal prepping. And so what I do now is I go ahead and look in the freezer. Oh wait, I have a couple meals already cooked up, or at least the meats, if you will. And I mean, cooking greens or cooking your vegetables, that's usually fairly quick and easy. It's the meats for me that gets time consuming because I try and cook for the whole week. So give this meal prep hack a try. Let me know what you think. I'll flip the screen around so I can give you an idea of some of the foods that I try and eat all the time. Okay, so now the screen's turned around. So I've got turkey tenderloins right here, which I just kind of put a little bit of seasoning. Usually it's a feast mode flavors, Hawaiian barbecue, my absolute favorite. Then we have over here 99% lean ground turkey, which I actually, if you give me just a second, I usually put Colonel seasoning nacho cheddar. So if I'm having a cheesy kick, but obviously dairy doesn't cooperate all too well with me, I'll go ahead and put it right in here. Okay, so I haven't had a chance to cook these up yet, but oh my gosh, I've been finding some chicken thighs where they're only 4.5 grams of fat, and I love chicken thighs because of the flavor. They're usually more juicy, but these were buy one get one a penny. So as you can see, what I'm going to do is I'm going to marinate these for a couple hours. We'll cook them up on the grill because my fiance also loves chicken thighs. And then I also, for buy one get one a penny, I was able to get some chicken breast tenderloins. So I'll probably marinate those and we'll cook those up on the grill also later. Now, I'm sure you probably saw the bacon. I wish I could fit that into prep. If I did, that'd be most of my fats for the day. This is actually, I have to make baked beans for family members coming up this Sunday. They wanted my famous baked beans, so those are those cooking. I won't get to enjoy them because prep feels, but it'll be worth it in the end. Now, an alternate meal prep hack of mine is the awesome Icon meals. Now I'm an affiliate with them, and so I actually have a link that people can use directly. It's actually on my Instagram, and what I'll do is I will put my Instagram account below in the comment section. But anywho, so Icon meals, they are perfect for me, especially when I have a drill weekend. Everybody wants to go out and eat lunch, and I'm on a strict meal plan, especially with prep. And so they have custom meals, and they already have their signature meals, which this one I think is currently one of their weekly meals. This one was a past one. But you can also make a custom meal. I am personally obsessed with this one, their custom breakfast. What I love to do is I do 1 protein pancake, 3 turkey bacon slices, and 6 ounces of egg whites. And so they actually list it down here too. Alright, and so this one's perfect. I mean, the macros, you can't really go wrong with that. I mean, this is another one, saffron rice. Their saffron rice is the bomb. I did the roasted turkey, and so you can kind of see right there, and you can see my full name. And then sweet potato wedges. They also have a sweet potato mash, which that one's probably one of my favorite ones, and I looked at their ingredients and they only put a couple things in there, but something they do, maybe they have a little magic touch, but it is awesome. Now this one I cannot wait to try. I am kind of starting to get a little bit lower carb. I'm kind of doing about 5 days low, 2 days high for carbs. And so this I might be starting to use here pretty soon in my low carb days. I also have a low carb shrimp stir fry sitting in my freezer. All of these, when I get them, I freeze all of these just because I don't use them right away, and I want to say they're only good for a week or two in the fridge. And so just to be on the safe side, throw them in the freezer. It's good to go for at least months on end. When they are usually delivered, they're delivered frozen. So, I mean, doesn't make any sense to thaw it out if you are potentially going to freeze them again. But this is another meal prep hack. If you think about ordering, please use my link. I could also help you get a code for a discount. They do free shipping on certain days. But guys, you have to at least try these icon meals. You will not be mistaken. You can't go wrong. All right? So right here, I love to do the dumbbells for the stiff leg deadlifts. As you can see, my hamstrings are probably still just a little bit tight, but it has progressed so much better. I train with a personal trainer. His name's Michael, and he has helped me a ton. I couldn't have even imagined getting the dumbbells that low before working with him. My hamstrings were just so tight. But here, I think I did about between 10 to 12 reps. I did 4 sets of each of these exercises. I didn't get all my exercises in with this in the video, but I figured I'd give you at least a couple clips of different things that I've done. And then here is for my love-hate of the glute bridges. I'm slowly getting better and better at it. I started to struggle towards between that 10 to 12 rep range. I think I might be able to get at least some 10s, if not 25s on there next time. That's my ultimate goal, is to keep stacking that weight. But as you can see there, getting to the top, the big thing you want to make sure is you keep your chin tucked and almost like you're looking straight ahead the whole entire time. You want to keep good form with this so you can actually feel it mostly in the glute region. So this is a new exercise that Michael, my personal trainer, showed me. This is kind of like a lying donkey calf raise, but with a Smith machine. You have to get your footing just right, otherwise a Smith machine will want to lock on you. As you can see, it happened to me a few times. But I mean, you can go pretty heavy with this because it doesn't put the weight through your spine or anything. I mean, you're in a perfect position for it. I was able to do between 20 and 30 reps. I think I did 30 repetitions for about 4 to 5 sets. And I have 245 plates on each side, so I mean, I'm making some good progress there. But give this exercise a try. Let me know what you think. And now for some of my stretching. This lying on the foam roller, this has helped my low back hyperextension so much. That's the one thing that I struggle with the most, is not only my spinal flexibility, but also being able to get that hyperextension in my low back to be able to kind of pop the booty for the glute muscles in my back pose especially. So lying on this, and you can see I put my elbows down on the foam roller. That's to try and help give a little distraction of the spine, because I do have some low back issues. If you're not aware, I had severe scoliosis that needed spinal fusion surgery when I was 15, and so I do have some serious limitations, but I try and not let that stop me. Now up here, I had a pretty good back day not too long ago that I'm still a little sore, so I try and foam roll up there too. I have some sensitive spots that I'm trying to get rid of. So I usually will roll back and forth, probably about 8 to 15 times, just depending on how much I really need it. And then I think after this I have one more stretch that I do, and then we are going to end with some good old posing. I probably look like a weirdo for doing this. I'm glad that nobody was in this fitness room when I was doing it. But I mean, this cat camel, that also really helps my back. Tries to help with the flexibility a little bit. As you can see, I'm not able to get as much of the range of motion, but I do as much as I can. You can probably see it on my face that I struggle a little bit. But it'll be worth it in the end. And last but not least, my posing. I feel like day by day it's slowly getting better. It's just getting that twist to be able to accentuate the glutes in that front pose. That's the only thing I'm kind of getting tricked up on, but we're making progress. As we lean out, those lines are going to continue to show even better. But I cannot wait to see the final product here. We are, I think, 10.5 weeks out now from my first show, one of 2 shows. So stay tuned for future videos. I hope y'all enjoyed. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you'd like to see more content.